There we go. Hello. Sorry, didn't realize I had the mic muted. Welcome back to the stream, everyone. Hopefully everything's working as it should be. Haven't changed too much from the last one, so should be working fine. I'm sure Lee will tell me at one point if the music's too loud or not. But yeah, changed a little bit today. Originally, I was going to be doing some Skylight work, but I've actually finished all the Skylight work that I've been working on. I finished Trike and Newt this week, so I'm going to do some keepers for a little while, as it's pretty much like the next thing on my list to do. And I've already modelled the next keeper. Obviously, I think in a few streams ago, we did work on the bigger one. This one here, the tall one. And we finished that one off, and now I'm doing this one here on the left. And then that one will be hopefully soonish. So the model's already built. I actually already started texturing at one point, but I changed up the mesh a bit, so I'm going to redo it. Didn't get too far though, so it's fine. So yeah, I'm just going to be texturing today. I've just realised I cannot see the chat. There it is. Hello! Oh no, I've broke my whole setup now. Hold on. Lee just subscribed at Prime, thank you Lee. I'll put that. I'm trying to think where I put my chat, where it's going to be the most noticeable. Oh, Richcraft, thank you for subscribing for, that's a really terrible place, 6 months I think that says. Cool, I'm going to put the chat there, because I think that's probably the best place I'll be able to see it. Cool. Hype train started. There we go. Perfect. Right, I think that's good to go. Right, cool. So yeah, so we're going to be doing this one here. Hopefully it won't take too long to texture it. I did say to the guys that if I get the texture done promptly, I could possibly go back in to Blender and start rigging it. I don't think I've ever done rigging. Oh my goodness. Spirit Goer, thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the stream for the first time. I haven't seen your name in here before. Right, cool. Let's get it done. Annoyingly, I don't know where to put this image because I'm going to be colour dropping, but every time I click on a different tab, it just gets rid of it. Right, cool. So I think we'll start with the fur. I'm looking at the reference to my left here. I think when I textured it the first time, because I did start texturing like I said, it was too orange, yeah. So translating it from 2D to 3D, obviously the colours can change a little bit, so I'm going to try just eyeball it. I think we'll go somewhere there. Maybe a bit more ginger. About there. Yep, that'll do it. Right, cool. And I'm going to apply a very slight gradient as well. So what we'll do is we'll colour drop from that, make it a bit darker. Let's say about there. Turn the roughness up. Add a black mask. I'm convinced half these streams are just me talking to myself most of the time. Oh, I've done it the wrong way around. Right, so this colour. How did it get so big? Oh my god, I've got so much hair in there. Ugh. How did you get so big? What have you done? Can you? Oh. They just taunts me during the stream. So I look forward to them for. Hi Hybrid, how you doing? Welcome back. Now we'll go about there. That looks about right to me, from what I can see on the left here. Let's get a side by side. It's a little lighter, but I think it works out well because I don't want this to look too much like the one on the right. What we're going to do is going to quickly put in all the base colours first. And then we'll build on it. So what I'm doing now is I'm just masking out areas. I think we can probably get that a bit more specific. There we go. Because obviously these bits at the top are actually grey, shockingly. No, I think I'm going to change that. That wouldn't make sense. I think I'm going to have these bolts as grey. Yeah, we'll do that. Right, and the same thing again, but this time I'll actually draw it with a pen. Where's my pen? Oh, how am I going to do this? Right, let's put this... How is that if I put this here? We'll do that. Working? How's that? Do you know why that was? It's because I've reached behind my mic to get at the keyboard and I've unplugged it with my hand. These stream setups are nothing but perfect. I think we'll make the lighter tone first. Alright, so we'll use this brush. Oh my, I can't read. I'm gonna have to use one hand everything. Fine. I'm just gonna paint in. Ugh. Why is it metallic for? Yeah, I'm just gonna paint in some highlights, just some subtle highlights. So I'll put some here. Obviously, it may look like I'm being very rough, but that's fine because, especially when it comes to substance paint, it can be a lot more freeing. We're also going to add in a darker tone. So if we switch this to base color, we can see the exact color. Grab that red and we'll put this down to a darker red. No, I've got a mic, thanks Lee. That made me laugh more than I should have. Level 2 scam hype train. What are you talking about now? I say I'm being really rough. You are sorry?
What's up with chat? Hype train is level 2.
Oh, there we go. Does Keeper 2 have a name? I don't think any of the Keepers have a name, to my knowledge. I don't think, because although there's 3 of them, we've made colour variants of them, so like they're kind of spread across, so it wouldn't make much sense for them all to have names. Unless Rob wants to burden himself with that. Which I doubt he will. How did I miss? Just push that there. What we'll do, we're going to add a filter to this. A blur filter. I'm just going to ramp this up, and that should give us a nice sort of subtle effect. Not perfect, but it's sort of like a fake gradient. And what we're going to do is just tone that down, just a touch. It's subtle, but it works. Sounds like a right thing to do. Yeah. The Keepers are pupils, they won't have any noodle names likewise, but that's something we discussed. Yeah. Right, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add in all the greys. I should probably name these. So we'll call this clothing. Bit. Spell clothing. Call this clothing. Underscore base. Yep, that'll do it. We'll call this one clothing highlights, even though technically it's also got shadows in it as well. But let's call highlights. Call this fur base. Nope, that's the fur highlight. I've come to realise how important it is to name your layers. I usually name layers for Photoshop, but for Substance I don't used to. I didn't really use that many layers until recently, where my texturing has got a bit more ambitious, and I end up with a lot of textures. So typically start naming them now. Let's get a nice coloured grey. Not too dark. Nope. Add a black mask. Okay, so we're just going to fill in the base colours for now, get like the subtle details, and then we'll go in with the bigger stuff. Just checking my reference, see if there's anything else that's grey. I don't think so, I think that's it. Yep, we're good. Right, so that's going to be... Let's call it grey. Is that grey spelled right? That's grey spelled with an A. Grey's the name, isn't it? I don't know why I'm having such trouble with my spelling today. Now we're going to colour drop the gold. If I can get it, because I know I colour drop the gold for the original. There we go. Is it really? Grey and grey are both correct? I don't know why, but when I thought of it, the movie with Liam Neeson popped in my head with all the wolves, and I think that's spelled G-R-A-Y. That's what confused me. I was like, oh, wait a minute. It's not spelled with an E. What's that little emo? That's cute. It's a dog. It's a dog, right? Yeah, it's a dog. I couldn't tell it was a raccoon or a dog. Both will be fine. That looks a little dark to me. Let's have a look in base colour. Yeah, it does look a little dark, so I'm just going to ramp that up a touch. To about there. And I can also see it's not applied on the inside, which is very annoying. I've also missed a grey bit. There we go. Perfect. Sorted. We can also use this gold for the earrings. Like, oh! We do not want a gold here. Thank you. I can't get that emote off my screen now. Go away. It's blocking half the chat. That's fine. I genuinely can't get rid of it. I clicked on it so I could see it larger. Now it's just... Oh, there we go. Sorted. Yes, I've done it. Right, now we're going to add in the blue. Get a nice pale blue. We'll keep the shininess for now. It's not going to come through the texture, but it'll make for a nice effect. There we go. Let's do his little button nose. We'll call this layer glass. Gold. We'll do his little button nose here. Turn the roughness up. Let's just eye drop that nose. Sword. Spiderman peeking over your shoulder. Yes, there he is. There's also the Green Goblin. I think under me. Where is he? There he is. That looks like just any other goblin, to be fair. But it is the Green Goblin. It wasn't meant to be the Green Goblin. Right, what we'll do now, a bit more of an ambitious one. I say ambitious, it's drawing a shape. Grab the pink from under the ears. What we're going to do is just going to go under the ear here. I'm just going to draw... Thank you for saving. Giving me Tom Nook vibes with a big apron. He's going to come for you, Bent. Kick you out. I think it's called Lazy Mouse. Is it called Lazy Mouse? It is called Lazy Mouse. Where essentially it just helps me make a smoother stroke. So I was going to try draw this in. I might take a few attempts because there's kind of a shape that I want. Oh my god! It keeps clipping inside the arm. Stop! That's a good angle. We'll put it on base color so I can see a bit easier so the lighting's not affecting. No, because now I can't see where the edge is. What button is it to change lighting? Is it control? It's one of them. Yeah, it's one of them. I do it almost all the time as well. I'm getting every setting but the one I want. Oh, fine, whatever. Do the old-fashioned way. I've also paint on the top there, I can see that. Reaching around the mic here to get to a keyboard. The stream is scuffed. Oh my god. See, the annoying thing is when you clip inside the arm, it thinks you're painting on the inside of the arm. So it won't let me paint the top of the ear. But I'm trying to get an angle on the ear where I can paint. See, you can tell because the reticle's really big. That's because I'm really close and it thinks I'm inside the arm. I'm not inside. There you go. I'm not inside the arm. I'm just going to try eyeball this from long range. Which is slightly annoying. Maximum effort. Maximum. Nope. I think the lazy mouse setting's on a bit too high, to be fair. It definitely is. Don't need that much guidance. I see as I turn it all the way back up. I have got symmetry on, so it should be doing the same for the other side. This is the bit that take me the longest because I'm a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to this kind of thing. Like, I'm very particular. Don't know why. Nope. We're getting on this one. Close enough, I can tweak it. So Jack, what has been your favourite character to do? That's a good question. I haven't been asked that one before. Favourite one to do? I'm not gonna lie, I've lost count of what I've done. Yeah, I'm gonna pull up the Trello board so I can see what I've done. Yeah, probably Shelly. Shelly, I think, still my favourite. If you don't know what I'm talking about, that is Shelly. Trike and Newt, yeah, Newt I really liked as well, but Shelly's still probably my favourite one. Just because it came out almost exactly how I wanted to. And you've got sort of like an envision in your head of how you want it to look. Like, Shelly came out perfectly. Second is probably Newt. I really enjoyed doing Newt. It was kind of like a very freeing one. Because like I didn't communicate it with the guys at all. Like I was supposed to be taking the day off, but then I got bored. So I ended up just making a Skylet. So I kind of just came up with something random. And Newt came out of it. So like it was quite fun because I just did it start to finish without taking a break. I really enjoyed Newt. She's looking adorable. Looks like a little strawberry shell. It does look like a little strawberry shell. You're right. A few streams ago, I did the shiny for Shelly, like the shiny variant, and very much looks like a galaxy on his back. Because Shelly's my favorite. We've got a few designs planned for my next one. I don't think I'll be working on them for a while because I've done my 2 weeks of Skystead. I'll be back to colouring pixels next week, I think. But I think the next two will be Wendy, which is a Wendigo sort of Skylet, which I can show because I've got them on here. A little sketch that I did on the train the way back from Comic-Con. Still haven't done anything else to her. But there's Wendy. That was like a 5-minute sketch on the train, but it has stayed. Wendy at last, and then I think it's going to be a fox as well. So the next two are very much up my alley. So I'm looking forward to those two. I'm hoping Wendy's going to be fun. She's not going to give me too much bother. So when did we go to Comic-Con? October? Wendy's been drawn up in that little sketch for months and months now. Goat when? Yeah, there's a goat as well. Cause I did the it's funny, this all came from the Colouring Pixels pack, right, for Skystead Ranch that we did for the Kickstarter. I did the goat design in there, and then I ended up drawing Wendy as well, so they're kind of locked in. Because I've already drawn them. Comic-Con was October. Oh yeah. Whew. A long time ago. Months. Right. Let's do that. Trying to think what else needs to be done. Usually I would do the belly, but you can't see the belly. So it's like, I'll just leave it. There's a little mouth. What's that? There was his little ear bits, so let's call that ear inner. That'll probably be the easier name. There's the mouth. Remember the feedback from the last one was that the mouth was too small, so I'm going to purposely make this one a bit bigger. It's probably too small. Oh, they're actually. Big leaf. Big leaf fan on the apron. Don't think we'll quite get away with that one, Lee. Bigger. Alright. The last time you made me make a mouth bigger, I made a monstrosity. So this is on you. How's that? Right. I think what we'll do. Oh, he's got the markings on his arm. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to group all this together. Not group, but like put it in a folder. These are essentially the base colors. This is the base of the design. How we're going to go in is add in all the tweaks. Damn bots. Skynet all over again. We're going to do the grays first. What we're going to do is we're going to bump up that brightness. I'm sure there was an easy way to do this, but I don't think there is. Got a base colour. Got a material. Don't need the mouse. Don't actually need the pen for this. I can just command. Don't worry about this. This is just an ambient occlusion thing going on. It won't appear in the final UV. But I do remember having a panic about that the first time. I've just spotted a mistake there, which I can fix in just a hot second. Just gives you a bit of fake wear on the edges. Just kind of got Lisa Simpson vibes from this. I can see a little bit. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what it was that made you think of it. Now you point out to me, I can see it, but I'm not sure what you saw for me. No, don't worry about the messiness, because I can just mask it off. Red dress and spiky hair. That'll do it. That should look fine. And a black mask just on that, so then that should lock it in from going on the ears. Lovely. Don't have to be too strict on the details because these keepers are very small. So if I did like something very subtle design on it, you know, probably chances are you're not going to see it. Doesn't mean I'm being lazy. It's more so just I know where to add detail and where to not add it. Height on the straps between the eyes. I'm literally zooming in to do it. You saw me doing it, and you picked it out anyway. That's winding up. I feel like Lee sits at his desk most of the time, and when I stop modeling to talk to the chat, Lee's like, "What's that?" I shouldn't have done that. I hurt my side. I rammed my side into the armchair. Would be using the highlight colour to make scratch marks be a good idea. I mean, it could, but the chance I already see them. But I could easily add scratches in. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to add some stitches into the apron, because there'll be like stitching marks. So I'm going to try to add those in. I'll circle back with those scratch marks. Do you mean like on the, like, I don't know what I'm pointing to my face for. Do you mean on these? Like the straps.
Yeah, the straps.
Right. Hello, Rob. Rob is coming at us from somewhere in Gateshead, I can only assume. Are you still in PC World? Outside of it, waiting for an Uber. Where have you gone? he's trying to get his PC fixed. I think he's whipped something out of it this morning that he can no longer put back in. Adding a bit of a highlight to the edge here just makes it look like it's got a bit of light catching it. Makes it look a little more 3D, even though it's not. They didn't have the parts, so you're trying another shaft. He's going around Britain looking to fix his PC. Check the GIF. You made that so quickly. You made it so quickly. Can I do it in sync? Hold on. Wait. There you go, Lee. Now you got me a GIF or two of them. Hey dear. This is what happens when Rob leaves the office for 5 minutes. Callum is arriving, BRB. Callum? Oh, it's a Uber driver. Right, did you know him by name? Fair enough. Reaching around the keyboard. Oh, symmetry's on. Whoops. I've just realised something. Did I say I was going to do some rigging as well on stream? I've already rigged it. I'm losing the plot. I'm straight up losing the plot. Oh dear. It's all going downhill. I feel how Rob's PC sounds. Hey all, hello Sandra, welcome to the stream. I don't like that, I don't know why. I think I know why. So it's an extra patch put on, surely it'd be a different colour. Right? So I'll just get this red, bring it down. Got to fill it in myself, which is a bit annoying. But we can live with it. Just gonna go around, go the edges first. I'm still convinced there's a faster way to use like a fill, like in a shape. Like you can't Photoshop. I can't find one in Substance Painter, but how to paint it so like a colouring book just doesn't seem that advanced to me. Emote pending approval. What emote's pending approval? How long does it take for it to pend approval? He's up to something. He's up to no good. Just reach on the keyboard. There we go. Depend how busy Twitch is. It's the middle of the day. That looks better. It's got a little patch now. That's cute. What I think I might do. So we'll put, is this all stitching stuff here? Right, we'll save that. Get all this. Speaking of saving, I haven't saved this once. Should probably do that before it crashes. Let's just take that, save it under keepers, that'll do it. And we'll call this stitching. Is that spell stitching? I don't know. Something's wanting to make me sneeze. It's looking better already. Let's put it in material mode so we can see a bit better. I'll turn off that. Oh yeah, he's getting there. Not too far now. What I'm gonna do? Oh, I could have done this way easier. Well, at least what I'm talking about. Where's the glasses? There it is. Let's just turn that blue down to about there. Make a new bush layer. Save your work, Jack. Stream elements. That's not a bad idea. To be fair, it was saved. I've just switched the file because I've started again. So, really, it's not my fault. There we go. It's got a gradient there. What I want to do as well is I want to quickly go in and add some fur detail. I said fur detail, I mean more so depth, like fake depth, because just want to add in some sort of shadows here and there, like it'll be under the neck and things like that. So we'll go in and do that now. Get that sword. The people can help. I can't vouch for when it'll happen, but it will happen. That one of these days I'm going to do a stream. I am going to forget this paperwork. It's going to crash. I'm going to lose a lot of it, and then at that point, Lee will put that prompt in the chat. This is going to be like the archive of like me predicting that's going to happen. Really? That's handy. There you go. It works. What about those rare instances where I don't want to save at work? I'm joking, of course. Just gonna put a slight shadow under the glasses. It's always nice not to be so careful, because I can just blur it out to make it look more realistic, as that's how it would look. Looks like he's got mud on his goggles. Huh? Oh. I wonder how Rob's adventures are going to PC World. He's currently enjoying the company of Callum, the Uber driver. Quite happy with this. It's looking pretty good. I'm very aware that I've kind of just given up on naming the layers. Jack has lost his progress 1 time for not saving stream elements. Is that really what happened?
Someone, yeah, if they do last wish not to lost, it should come. Sorry, bit of track.
You monster. Was it? It was the It was the wooden fountain, wasn't it? Where I lost about an hour's worth of work. Because it does auto-save Substance Painter, just not as much. Typing loss should increase the number count by 1. Okay. I don't like this counter. Cool. Looking good. I think we need some more stitching. Don't want to overdo it though, that's the problem. Might add one little one at the top here. I don't think that would hurt anyone. Creaky chair. The little thing has gone numb. Because I'm like, can't talk my whole out to this keyboard. Oh, dearie me. There we go. The same angle as the other one. Is that Lee thumping around in the background I can hear? Yes, it is. He's making a coffee. Surprised he can pick that up. He's just walking around. Because we're on the upper floor, so like the footsteps echo. Music is making me very tired. I'm hoping I get this guy a complete text on stream, because if I do that, then the last few hours I've got in the day, I could quickly finish up the vig, animate him, and he's done. And I'll be 2 scats and a keeper done in a week. Well, 1.5 scats and then the keeper, which I'll take. It's a pretty good week. I'm pretty sure there'll be like one on the back. almost got it. Just gonna make this easier if I just put the stitching in first. At least then I've got like little checkpoints to go to. One. Yeah, I prefer this way. Please, has a new layer. I did. Got one, I'm coming back to the office. It's Callum gonna bring you home. You heard him, Lee. Lock the door. We're not too far from finishing now. Oh man, the tight one is up. I forgot about that. What I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to check the other model. Because I'm not sure if I did that through an emissive. I don't remember now. It's been so long since I've done it. I'll quickly go back after I've done this top bit. And have a quick little look. Something is really irritating my nose. I think after this bit, I'll quickly do that tattoo one as well. Quite important to add in subtle keys of gradient. Obviously in the game there is lighting, but just doing this is sort of the closest it'll look in game because obviously there's no lighting affecting it. So by adding all these gradients in, it gives it a fake sense of depth because this is all hand-drawn shadows and highlights, and this should just be all flat colors because this is the material, how it looks like when all the maps are combined together. Whereas in Skystead, it's only the colour map, which is only this. So adding in this like fake sense of depth really helps the design when it goes into the game, which is why I spend so long just making sure there's shadows in the right place, there's highlights where the light would catch it, and things like that. Try and do something here, but I'm not sure if it's going to work. What? Bless you. I can't bother. Not doing that. The light will catch it anyway. I'm trying to add a fake shadow under the apron, but I think the lighting in the game will capture anyway, so I think it's fine. I don't think I need to add that in. Oh, that reminds me, I need to quickly open the other keeper so I can see if I did it through an emissive. That's fine. I don't think I did. I think it was just with that colour blue. That's fine. Easy enough. So now I'll just grab a nice neon blue. And I'll just draw it in. I could maybe add some fake glow, but at the same time the other one doesn't have that and I don't want them to look different. I'm already worried that I've put a bit too much extra detail into this one, like all the lighting and stuff like that, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Oops. If I was smart there, I would have took a screenshot of that other character. Because I want to make sure that like the markings are the same, so I'm going to quickly open it again. I've opened the same one. It has been a long week. There we go. Save your work, Jack. It is saved. I don't like this spot. Me and this spot aren't going to get along. My hand's going numb again. So I'm like reaching like, so the snowball mic's here. Where is it? And the keyboard is way behind it. So I'm having to like reach around all the way to get to the keyboard. It is not a gamer setup. It's like I'm hugging the mic. Put it that way. I'm hugging the mic. Need a boom arm. Do need a boom arm. I've got one of those at home, like the ones that come on a crane. They're quite handy. Oh, I hear footsteps. It's either rubber, we're getting mugged. He survived the trip to PC World.
No, I'm knackered. I need a coffee.
Did you bring us back? Did you bring us back any souvenirs?
Yeah, do you want a picture frame?
Sure. What is it? What you got a picture frame for?
It's 15. For Kickstarter backers.
Ah, I see.
Oh dear.
I'm nailing this so far. Okay. Oh, I see what's wrong. It's because I didn't go on the original. I didn't go as far to the right here. It divots in a bit. There we go. I'm going to make one quick pass of some shadows here. And after that, we should be good to go. Good time. Well, an hour to texture. It's no time at all, really. I had symmetry on. Oh! That being said, does it matter if he has two? I mean, some of them could have two. I'll leave it on for now. I won't get rid of it yet, because I might change my mind. The big one only has, the taller one only has one on his arm, but on his, I think it's his left arm. Could have two on this one. Just gonna put some shadows here. Like so. Trying to think, was it anywhere else? I did spot that mistake here, I didn't know, where there's a bit of... What did I see? I saw something. There's some redness here. But because I didn't name the layers, I'm never going to find it. It was one of them. Aha! Get off that grey section, thank you.
Apparently, like the place I got the fan from was like it was like a gaming PC shop. It was like really cool in that, like, and they did all sorts. So it's like quite clear they did like custom builds and stuff like that because they had like colouring for like the tubes and stuff that you get inside and things like that. It was like really really cool in that. And I was like, oh, we're definitely coming back when we can afford new proper PCs. So it's just like we're definitely coming back here.
Oh, mistake there. Oh, my leg's gone. Everything's going numb. It's my leg now. This is probably a piece of getting old. Damn, some cold falling. Give me a midlife crisis on stream. Well, it's not midlife, but you know what I mean. That's because I get old, because I sit with my legs crossed too much. I know exactly where it comes from. Where am I? Okay, there we go. Just trying to put some shadows on these, man. Why is it making it so complicated? good. I think. I think we're done. At least for this little guy. I could possibly jump into Blender, do some animating. Maybe. Because the stream's still, I've only been streaming for about an hour.
We don't have meetings after, so go for it.
Yeah, why not? How dare you animate on stream, I don't think. Oh, creaky chair. I need a creaky chair counter. Coming through the charts. Let me quickly export this texture. And we'll stick it in Blender and see how it looks. Luckily for me, the animations for the keepers are very minimal. It's essentially an idle and a wave, I think. But to be perfectly honest, I don't remember where I left the rig, so I'll have to have a look. Because the rig might not be done. I think I got it pretty close before I started streaming. Something that's really irritating right now. I don't know if it's hay fever or not. Let me just check the files. Do this on the second screen, don't worry. Keepers. There it is. So this will be. There's no name for them, so I'll put a keeper 2. That makes sense to me. I'll save that. Where's Blender? Right, so this is where I left it. Woohoo! That's some bigger dog. You can just hide all these. Don't need them anymore. And I believe the rig was okay. What we'll do is make it a bit more visually appealing for the stream. We'll put the texture on that we've just made and see if it works. So we'll grab that, add a new material, set the roughness up a bit. Where's the texture? There it is. We'll drag that in. There we go. There he is. And there is our second keeper. Now, I'm pretty sure. Oh, we've got a little bit of deformation there. But I think it's okay. I don't want to spend the whole stream wave painting it. I did wave paint a lot of it before stream. You should be able to bounce up and down. Yeah, he looks pretty good. Not sure how I feel about this apron tilting. Let's see if I can quickly fix that. That shouldn't take too much to fix. Right, so we'll go into wave paint mode. Wave painting, for those who don't know, is essentially I paint on where I want the bone to affect the mesh. So the leg, so there's the upper leg, and you can see there it's affecting the apron. I don't really want it to affect the apron. Not as much as that. Plus it looks a bit messy because I haven't went through and smoothed everything yet. So I think what we'll do is I'll go back into object mode and we'll use the face selection to lock off the apron. Like so. Go back to weight paint and make sure that is selected. There we go. So no matter what we do now, it'll only affect the apron. Now the problem is, usually, is that I would have this symmetrized, so I can, whatever I do on this bone will affect the other bone on the opposite side, but because the mesh isn't identical on both sides, it mostly is, but because of these hairs at the top, it makes it asymmetrical, so it makes my life a little bit harder. Did you fix those bits with the play character's shirt? Well, on the playable character, I haven't actually gotten around to the playable character yet. That's still something I need to do. So if it's a recent thing, no. Probably not. Now, I wanted to affect it a little bit. I could probably regret this because there's a chance that this might actually break the apron. Because I've done a mesh transfer. So, all the weights from the body now apply to the apron. And that might actually affect it. To be perfectly honest, I probably don't even need to do this because he's only got 2 animations. None of them involve bending down. But we'll see if it looks right first. If it's not, I'll just go back and just not bother. Because, yeah, I've suddenly realised. Yeah, you see, it's clipping a bit now, I think. Hold on. Yeah. It's not worth it. And I've done that mesh transfer for a reason. And that's to make sure the apron will follow the body. If I do that, it's going to mess everything else up. So we'll just quickly restart that. And we'll just animate him. So the cubes only have 2, so the other keeper waves and just has like a base idle, which is like a breathing sort of idle. So we'll just do those 2. Those 2 take no time at all. Let me put my texture back on, just so it's a bit more fun to look at. There we go. Right, okay. So let's get into a pause. What we're going to do is we're going to open up the dope sheet and get out the action editor. Also going to drag up the timeline just so I can see the play button and the frame count. Stick that about there. I'm going to make a new action, and this will be A for animation underscore keeper. Rob.
It's a Christmas miracle. Do you hear that, John? Do you hear it?
I don't hear it. Is it good?
I think we're good.
Oh my god, I've gone deaf.
That's the only solution, yeah. I'm knackered. There's so much cable management that needs doing. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Bob, for the animations for keepers, yes, would it be A underscore keeper underscore 2 underscore name of animation?
Yeah, probably.
But 2 spelled with a spelt 2 or number 2?
You can do
Number 2. Cool. Number 2, and this will be idle.
You can do number 2 as like the numbers as in things, as long as it doesn't start with it.
Right. Okay. Cool. So right. I got you.
So because we've got A underscore keeper underscore before it, it's fine.
Right. What we're going to do is we're going to just get him into a base pose, sort of like the resting pose. So we're going to put on symmetry. I'm just going to bring his arms down a bit. There we go. Oh, something. I'm not sure if I did the ears before I came off start stream, so this might not work. They look okay. Touch wood. Where's my picture? Oh, these actually stick out on this one. Whoops a daisy. So I want them more like that-ish. About there. There we go. And I'll get him into a sort of cute-ish pose. As I said, I'm very much just following the reference here of my little doodle that I did ages ago. Looks like he's holding his belly, like he's hungry. Or he's full. I'm having a carvery. That is the pose I've drawn on the thing. I think I'll keep it that way because then it'll be a little bit different from the taller one. I'm not going to have them standing up perfectly straight because that looks a bit boring. So I'll just bring them down a touch. Oh, that's the wrong bone. Where's the root bone? There it is. Bring it down a little bit. Yeah, you're right. Absolutely right. There we go. That's quite cute. What we'll do is we're going to set all bones. We'll click I. and lock in the location rotation. So what I do now is pause isn't going to reset unless I go to the rest pause, which is his T pause. Hello, my PC is alive. Hello, PC. What we'll do now is we'll skip to frame, let's go to 30, and we're going to make a few little small adjustments. So we'll just make him bend down slightly more, and we'll have him just lean forward a touch. Lean. Very subtle movements, as if you're doing stop motion. Bring his shoulders down just a little bit. And I might even bring his ears down a little bit as well, just a touch. Like so. All bones, location rotation. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get the first frame, copy it, and bring it to 60. And that should... There we go. So if we go to 60, lock that in. Very subtle. But breathing is subtle. But there's our sort of resting idle animation. They're kind of not doing anything, they're just standing there. A little bit of clipping there. That's completely fine. I don't even think I would need to do weight painting to fix that. Could you fix your noisy PC and what? Oh, could you fix? Oh, did you fix the PC? What? Yeah. What was the fix for it? What was the problem? I'm sure you'll put it in chat in a second. I think you pulled the part out that was making the noise earlier, but you couldn't put it back in. I'm going to make that head bob just a slight bit more. Just because it's a little subtle. A bit too subtle. I think it's... I don't like this pause it does here. I wonder if that's because I'll need to go into the graph editor. Tweak it up. It was the pump inside the CPU water cooling thing. That was the problem. Yeah, so the problem here is that the curves ease in and ease out a bit too much. So I'm just going to grab them both, scale on the X, and just bring them in. Why isn't that affecting it? Oh, it is, it is. There we go. Then we're going to grab this, and we're going to grab that. There we go. So it looks a bit better now. Cool. Oh, I need to get rid of these again, don't I? So that's our idle pause right there. And now what we'll do is we'll do the wave pause. I forget what I called it in the second keeper. The first one, sorry. What I'll do is I'll quickly open that file and go have a look because I want to make sure the names stay consistent. So that's locked off there. Switch this back to timeline so I can pause it. What we're going to do is going to save that. I'm going to quickly open up my second keeper. First one, sorry, this is the second one. And have a look. Keeper 1. Yep. Blender files. There he is. Well, that ain't him. That's the wrong one. Oh, no. No, it is the wrong one. I've opened up a backup file. Have I actually went into the... Oh, I have. Silly me. Hold on a second. Keeper. I've somehow went back into the... There it is. I don't know how much to do this. Right, so it'll be this one. How am I doing that? What's... what is that stick you've got? Oh my god. There he is. Right. So it's... keep it wave. Okay, it's just wave. Cool. I didn't name it anything fancy, it's just wave. I'm never gonna find out which one I opened. Oh, easy. So what we're gonna do is gonna copy this animation over, because every animation should start from the idle pose. So make a new animation, lock it in, and we're gonna call this one wave. What we'll do is we're just gonna grab our front pose here, and which would want to wave like that way. Yeah, so you'll lean into it. So grab our bones here. Gonna get rid of these two because we no longer need them. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to frame 40. We're gonna have them lean a bit. Have one of the arms go up. Could have set up an IK rig for this, but it's probably too much effort. Oh, I've twisted that bone the wrong way. It's not the problem of having an IK rig, you've got to be really careful how you twist these bones. Because it should be twisting from the shoulder. There we go. And then we grab the shoulder. Oops, oh what? Now I don't want this clipping with that ear, so I'm going to bring that forward a little bit. We're going to bring that to about there. Cool. What we'll do, lock that in. So now it should wave. And we're going to have... I'm trying to think. That should be leaning a bit more, so we're going to tweak it up. Down frame... I should have this other arm come down. Looks a bit weird that he's just holding it with holding one arm now. Yeah, we'll have one arm come down during this animation, so like it'll... Yeah, we'll have one. Yeah. I can't remember if it goes back to idle or not. I don't know. But he's got his hands in his pockets now. Looks a little bit shy. It's quite cute. Yep, cool. Lock that in. So now we should wave. I think that arm should probably, I'm trying to think, go down a bit faster. So if we grab these frames and just bring them in, that arm should reach. No, it doesn't. That should be... Yeah, there we go. Right. So I'm trying to get it to this arm goes down a bit faster and this arm reaches the top. So that arm reaches the bottom now before that hand gets to the top of his ear there. Because we don't move perfectly in sync, so... Right, and then what we're going to do... We're going to scrub to possibly 55. We're going to bring this arm down and we're going to make it go out a bit. Like so. We're going to have the body curve in a bit. Whoops. What we're going to do, I'm just going to delete the middle keyframe here, because what that does is it causes a bit of a pause. I don't want that jolt there it's got. It's actually a much easier way to do this, and I don't know why I've done this for. I'm just going to go back here and keep it back on that one pause. So what we'll do is we'll go to 50, tilt him that way, and bring his arm a little bit in, like that. What we'll do is we'll grab these frames, duplicate them across a little bit. It's a really cool trick you can do here. Make it look a bit more weird. So it's gonna look a bit stiff now. He's waving. It's gonna go. It's a bit stiff. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab the part that controls his like sway, and we're gonna just offset it. Now I think it would be forward. No, I think it's back actually. What it does is it adds a bit of weight to the arm, so you can see the arm moves a little bit out of sync with the body. So he's got a bit more of a floor. That should help him. Cool. Still a bit stiff, and the opening's definitely too slow. So I'll bring that in so he wears a bit faster. Still a bit stiff. Still a bit slow, sorry. A bit further. There we go. Try that. Wait, is this the... Oh, I see. Okay, so this needs to come in a bit. Get in there. If I want to get really fancy, we could make it so the ears sort of sway a bit as well. So if I go to the point where he starts swaying, which is frame 16, let's get rid of these keyframes for all of them, because obviously I've been locking in the keyframes for all the bones, which is probably not how I should do it, to be fair. But I don't think I'll be putting this much effort in to the idle, the wave. So we're going to lift the EU up a little bit and bring this one in. So we set that keyframe there, set that keyframe there. And what we're going to do is we're going to grab both those, Control C, go 5 forward, which will be 21. No, not 5. How much is it? Oh, it is 5. My apologies. Go 5 forward, and we're going to invert. So it'll flip that pause. So it'll make that ear go up and that one down now. We'll lock that in. And we're going to go on the 5 frames. So that'll be 26. 31, 36. Gonna keep going. 46. 56. 66. I think I know the mistake I've made here. Yeah. I'm supposed to make it sync up with the sway, not the arm. So that's on every 16. That's on 10s. Whoops a daisy. I've done too many. Done way too many. So that should be on 26. I knew that was way too many. So 36. 56. And that should be all of them, yeah. I'm going to grab all these frames and we're going to make it so it's a little bit later to the sway. So the ears have a bit of weight to them as well. I really don't like that arm move. I'm tempted to scrap the idea of having that left arm move. Because I really don't like it. What I'm going to do now real quick, I'm just going to get the starting pose and I'm going to set it to the end. So if I grab that frame, lock that frame in so all the bones are locked there. And then we grab the starter frame and we pull that to about 83. So once he's done all his waving, he should go back, but I don't like how it just stops then goes. So we need to sort of make that a bit smoother. I think the way we do that is that we grab this arm, and we make it so that moves in a bit earlier. Not that slowly though. Almost there. I kind of want the arm to like sort of come down to its side as it's waving to the outer side, so that kind of makes it look a bit more smooth as he's coming down to his arm, down to his side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to animate that in. So he's going to go right, and then he's going to have one more. Oh, hold on. Yeah, and then he's going to go down a bit. That looked a bit better.
I'm going to leave the love you stickers on the side for when I get to desk. Yeah. I was asking Kieran about that actually. I can't remember whose card it was from. Either. Obviously, I'm the one who did it. Because stickers in my room. But I think it was a card I got her or something that had stickers in. I was just playing with the stickers that I got her. Something like that. Yeah, you definitely should though. Refresh. See it just as you come in every morning.
Just looks a bit unnatural towards that end bit there, and it's really bugging me. Is this the second keeper then? It is the second one. Is this keeper number 2? I just don't like that last transition. Let's try and fix it up. like a nervous wave now. His arm's going down. That's not what I meant to do.
It's supposed to be like
Yeah.
shopkeeper, like
Yeah,
really
yeah.
excited to see you.
So you're nervous, like, oh, hello.
The first day.
Realised the person behind wasn't moving at you.
Shame we can't get a second camera up me setting up this desk. I wouldn't plan, I don't think anyone else would, to be honest.
Just be, door distracted for me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Almost there. So was the last little bits that make the animation. I think it's also too short as well. I don't remember the first keyboard being quite as difficult as this. In fact, I think I have made it more difficult on myself.
You get one of the blue ones, have a different red new side.
Oh, there's some blue ones as well. It's literally black, white, or this colour, this shade, and it's dark grey. They don't call it grey or light grey. It's dark grey because they know they've had that.
Yeah. The other day I knocked my desk and that fell. First time in ages. And it got up again. I wanted to like top heavy like one side. I was like, good thing. I think it's spinning fast enough because of it. Like it's just.
Alright,
That's what it is. So it's going faster since I found it.
There we go, sorted it. Yeah, so essentially what I did there, I was just concentrating, my apologies not talking, is that I was trying to make it so they all sort of ended at the same time, rather than having the tilt end at the different times, blah 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 blah. So it seems to work a lot better now. Just had to make a few quick tweaks there, essentially just wiped out the last half and just redid it. Because I've read that animation where if you've got like a full animation, it's best just to restart it. Because it's hard to fix. But yeah, overall happy with that. I'll probably make a few more tweaks, to be perfectly honest. I think... I don't know actually. I think that hand still goes down a bit too fast at the start. But either way, I am pretty happy with that. That's pretty much animations done. there's only 2 animations for the keepers. So I think I'll cut the stream off there, as that's pretty much the end of the keeper, the second one. And there's not much more to go there. Anything else will just be exporting it into Uni, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, I think I'll wrap up the stream there. Thank you to everyone who joined. I've already saved, I think. Save now. But yes, I hope you all have a lovely weekend. Thank you to everyone who joined the stream, new and old people who came. Right, that's the thing on my keyboard. I shall wrap it up there. Bye bye for now, folks. Bye. Can't find OBS. Can't find... There it is.